Alright, you're not ready also, I want you to be ready now. Okay, let me just explain on Steve Jobs. The reason why I'm asking you all to do this is because I would like to bring to your attention that Steve Jobs, the CEO of Apple, who died on Wednesday US time, is actually one of the greatest Buddhists of all time, of the modern day. If you do not know, after he got dropped out from uni, he actually traveled to India and spent many years in India practicing meditation. That's why we can see that many of the principles and values that he brought into Apple is actually very Buddhistic. One example would be the focus and simplicity of Apple products. If you know, Apple products, right, the design of it is very simple. He looks at emptiness. So in that sense, it's very Buddhistic. Alright. Secondly, he's very famous for this phrase called stay hungry, stay foolish. So I would like to bring attention to this phrase, stay hungry, stay foolish. I believe that we should all open up our minds. This is probably your first year in Nottingham University, or maybe your second year, but even if you're in your second year, this might be your first time in the Buddhist society. So I would like you to open up your mind and form your principles and values while you're in uni. And that's why the Nottingham Buddhist Society is here. Because to me, the teachings of the Buddha, it is not theistic. We have theistic religions whereby the authority lies in a god or a prophet. But over here, we don't do it that way. We don't tell you what is wrong, what is right. Yes, true, we might have our scriptures whereby the teachings of the Buddha they are ingrained there, but it is up to you, your life. You are the pilot of your life, you are the architect of your life. So that is why we are here. We are here to provide the platform for you to look for yourself, search for yourself in this uni. Okay? I would also like to bring to your attention this sutta, this famous phrase. Yeah, it is actually a saying by the Buddha to a group of very young people, hence people like us. So over here, what I'm trying to bring to y'all is that, yes, we are the architects of our life, but of course, it doesn't mean that we can believe in whatever we like to believe in. So these are the guidelines, right? Do not go by revelation or tradition, do not go by rumors or the sacred scriptures, do not go by hearsay or mere logic. Do not go by bias towards notion or by another person's seeming ability, and do not go by the idea, he is our teacher. But when you yourself know that that thing is good, that is not blamable, that is praised by the wise, and when practice and observe, it leads to happiness, then follow that thing. So that is what we are trying to introduce in our Buddhist society. And I believe that you have made the first step by participating in this society and coming in by spending your evening here with us in our ice-breaking activity. Come on, the games were lame, right? But the fact is that you are here, alright? There is definitely a reason to why you're here. So I hope that you will continue to participate in our activities. I hope that I won't see you for the last time. In case I die tomorrow, yeah, maybe lah. Okay, anyway, I hope that this won't be your last time here. So, alright, the reason why I'm standing here is to actually present to you the history of our Buddhist society. But I know that the history might be a bit boring, so I would like to have a little bit of input from all of you. What you like to know about the society. Like what kind of, maybe you cannot think of anything right now, maybe I can give you some examples, then you can suggest to me, like maybe the activities that we carry out, the age of our society, when was it established, etc., etc. So let me just ask you. Alright, Zirei, what would you like to know about the society? How old is it? Alright, the society is actually 2 years old. It will turn too soon. The society was established in this university when I was in year 1. Right now I'm in year 3. So I would say that we are quite a new society, but no worries, we are considered very active. for a 2-year-old society. Alright? So, any of you all want to know anything else? Maybe some of our activities?
Yeah. Ask, have you all been connected with any Theravadian youth groups in the Klang Valley?
Youth groups?
Yeah.
Youth groups, yeah? Yes, we have. Have you all heard of INCOVA? Inter-College Varsity Camps. Alright, this is actually a society comprised of all the colleges and universities in the whole of Malaysia and mainly Klang Valley. So we are in INCOVA, and some of us have actually attended camps organized by INCOVA. Other than that, we are also very closely related to many Buddhist societies around us. Like for example, the food prepared here today, it is actually sponsored by our Dhamma Mama. Yeah, we call her a Dhamma Mama. She's actually from the Kajang Buddhist Society. So yes, we are very affiliated to many societies outside, and we have a lot of external support. That is why we don't charge any membership fees. Right? You know, when you go to SA that day to sign up for the CS fair, every society will charge you 10 ringgit, sports and clubs will charge you 20 ringgit, right? But Buddhist society is free because we believe that good things should come free. And we encourage donation. Not because we want money, but because we want to cultivate compassion and the seed of giving in you. Because forcing you to pay us 10 ringgit wouldn't make you happy, right? But when you give us 10 ringgit out of free will, you will walk off a happy person. So that is what we would like to encourage. Yeah. So, any other questions? Maybe on the society, on the activities that we have carried out? Would you all like to know? Yeah? Alright. Do you have a question?
What type of activities?
Oh, what type of activities? Okay, we have a vast variety of activities, from camps to meditation retreats to donation drive to organ donation drive to free distribution of books to selling of food and drinks to raise funds for any cancer societies. That's what we do. And we are also actively participating in all sorts of volunteer events in KL and around Malaysia. Okay, and within the society, what activity would involve all of you would be our fortnightly talks. Alright? We are actually organizing a talk next week on Wednesday. We will provide you the information later, but the fact is that we carry out talks on an almost weekly basis. Minimum every fortnight we got one talk. So that is Buddhist society to you. Other than that, anything that involves the society would be our annual camp. It will be held in the second semester. Last year we had our first camp. It was held in a place in Dengkil. Very nice place, very green, proper accommodation, proper food, everything was well taken care of. So that was our major event last year. So other than that, what would you all like to know? I think it would be better that way, because if you decide to participate in this society, you definitely have something in your head. You definitely have a certain expectation. So please voice out your expectations, and I will under-promise right now and over-deliver to you, Shewa. Sound like a politician. Okay, so what else would you all like to know? Any questions from you all? What kind of activities? Yeah?
Who started the society?
Who started the society? I actually started the society with another friend of mine, Sichu. Sichu? Oh, he went outside already. Sichu is a PhD student right now. Anyone doing mechanical engineering here? Be nice to Sichu, because Sichu will be your RA and he'll be marking your lab reports. So be nice to him. My lab report quite high, you know, because you know, we established NBS together, we got gamjeng already. Okay, so both of us established the society in 2009. At that time, I was in my year 1, and he was in his first year of PhD. Yeah, and of course, we had a lot of help. Then let me introduce our Dharma Mama, Sister Piling. Yeah. When you have your first mouthful from the food here, remember Sister Piling, right? And last year, we also had our first anniversary party in Sister Piling's house. It was a huge event, barbecue event. We had barbecue, we had a lady standing there making ice kacang for us. Then we had another lady over there making satay for us as well. And then we had a lot of food from Sister Piling's sister's restaurant. Yeah, so anything related to Buddhist society, right, surely got food in. Yeah. Yeah.
Is the satay vegetarian?
The satay, yeah. Not vegetarian. Alright, actually, I know that many of you will be asking, you are a Buddhist, why are you not a vegetarian, right? My answer to you would be this. What's most important is what goes in my head, not what goes into my stomach.
Yeah.
Right? But of course, I respect vegetarians. I respect them. I try to be. The reason why I'm saying this is because I fail to be one. The temptation of meat is just too much. But yes, it is good to be a vegetarian because it encourages compassion, and also, you know, if you have seen movies like Earthlings and then read anything from Data, you will know why we should be vegetarians. Yeah. Are you vegetarian?
Yes.
Yeah, you are. Don't worry, during our party and whenever we have food, right, we will prepare for vegetarians because we have a lot of vegetarian members. Many of us in the committee are also vegetarians. Yeah. So any of y'all would like to ask any more questions? Any more questions? Alright, shouldn't take much time. So before I end, I would like to put it this way to all of you. Okay, whenever we talk about a Buddhist society, whatever expectations you had, whatever experiences you had in the past, you might think that the Buddhist society is actually a very boring society. We hold joystick, we burn hellbang note, things like that. But actually, those are not Buddhistic, alright? Those are very Chinese. Those are Chinese culture brought from China by our ancestors. Right? Because most of our ancestors who came from China, they were all very uneducated. That's why they came here to Malaysia. True?
Not true.
Alright, so in China, right, if you study the history of China, only the educated ones get to study religions. So most of our great-grandparents and grandparents who came from China, they were uneducated. Hence, whatever that they practice are what they see and what they think they see. So we are a bunch of confused people. Hence, the Buddhist society is here to unconfuse you. Right? And before I end, we are organizing our first talk next week. The title is Buddhism for Dummies. Yeah, it's basically introduction to Buddhism, but we name it that way because it's cool, Buddhism for Dummies. But I'm not saying that all of you are dumb. So I hope that you can make time to come for the talk. It will be on next Wednesday, 12th of October. If you have a diary, please take out your diary and write it in. If you have an iPhone, put it in your iPhone. 12th of October, 7:30 p.m. in F1A24. The speaker will be an invited speaker from Nalanda Institute, and his name is Dr. Tan Ho Soon. Yeah, we invite people with PhD here. And don't worry, they're not as boring as the lecturers in your classes. Yeah, because these are very good speakers. If you don't believe what I say, just ask any of the experienced members. They are here to be our mascot, to tell you that yes, a Buddhist society in Nottingham organize quality talks. So I hope to see you here next week, Wednesday, 12th of October, 7:30 p.m. F1A24. Here, this room. This is our favorite room. So whenever you hear of activities organized by us and you don't know where is it, most probably, most of the time, you'll be here, because this is our favorite room. So before I end, are there any questions? Any questions? Nana? Okay, if any of you got any questions, come and approach me. I'm very approachable, I don't bite. Thank you.